All right, so our own YouTuber, Tasha Kay, has managed to get another exclusive interview. I told y'all she is the only one that can make up the news and report the news at the same time. And that's no shade whatsoever, okay? I am, she has said some things that I don't care for, but at the end of the day, throughout all this stuff you see on YouTube with drama, you still can see her, you see her continue to do her thing. She doesn't get all involved in the, mud and with the lower. If she gonna beef with somebody, she gonna beef with somebody with some numbers, okay? So she did an interview, and everyone has already known that Wendy Williams and her husband, Kevin Hunter, have been having problems for forever. There's has been allegations of him cheating. He didn't have a baby on the side. The baby mama was living wherever. Wendy then bought the lady a car. Now this singer, up and coming singer, Avalon, has came through and said that he has been also having sex with Kevin Hunter. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to say that the man don't be tipping and dipping like that, because Wendy at times can look a little bit mannish, especially since she had all that plastic surgery done. I think she looked better before it. So Kevin, I always thought, like, everyone thinks that she looks like a man and he's with her, so maybe he's attracted to men. I don't know. I could be just jumping way on out there. Just my opinion. So they went ahead and did that interview, which is a little bit crazy because today is the 15th and Tasha Kay is supposed to be in court with the whole Cardi B situation and the slander with that. So I will be checking into that to see what has been going on. So now, the wife of this man who is having sex allegedly with, we got to use that allegedly because I don't want to be up in court because I ain't got no money, who's been having sex with Kevin, Wendy Williams' husband, is saying that him and his wife have a open relationship and that, him and Kevin Hunter are just butt buddies, basically. And he getting a little bit of money from it and things of that nature. So it's I don't know what to believe. I mean, when I look at the two of them, how they look, I mean, the guy who wants to become a singer don't look all that. The other girl almost looked like she had a plastic bag across her head. She eating up all the grapes. I don't know. So y'all just go ahead and listen to what they have to say on this interview with Tasha Kay, and then leave me your comments down below and tell me, what do you think about all of this? Is everybody just trying to, get a little bit of clout, get their name out there? And a lot of times I notice that, especially the rappers, they are hardly embraced if they're in the LGBT. So as far as him being a singer, which is a little bit different, maybe he could pass, maybe not. We don't even know, do he got any skills? So I'm going to look that up later on and see what the hell he sound like. But I smell fraud with this whole thing. We know Kevin ain't shit. We know Wendy Williams half the time ain't shit. But I'm not buying this whole story of this couple and she's okay with her man, tipping and dipping with Kevin Hunter. I don't know. Something with the whole story just don't even sound right. Some other people had even alluded that Charlemagne the God has something going on with the husband back in the day. I don't know. So listen to the interview and tell me what you think.
So at the time you were, because I think this is the first time the world is hearing that you are, is it safe to say bisexual?
I'm human.
Okay.
I'm human.
I know the LGBTQ are really funny about it. So Quasi, because I know there are questions for you. So you are basically co-signing your husband's story. Okay. And you were okay with him sleeping with Kevin, or were you okay with the dynamics of their relationship, whether it was work and personal?
How I looked at it was I was trying to kind of like figure out the pieces of what was going on. So I was playing kind of like a detective to figure out what was actually going on.
Okay.
So I didn't get it all at once.
Okay.
It wasn't something I was like, all right, okay, tell me today. It was like, that was more like, okay, I'm listening to this conversation. I'm listening. How they talk to each other was like personal business, but it was more personal. Like the things that needed to be handled as on a business, it was more like taken as like my sugar daddy in a way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I was being told to do certain things when they wanted me to do certain things. Kind of that kind of mood.
Okay.
So I was just learning and trying to figure out the best way to come to him and see. Because I said we were friends before we became actually husband and wife.
Right.
Okay.
So it made it. It just kind of came out. He's very honest.
How did you take it? I mean, when you had those suspicions, was it like a
See, it's not even no suspicions. I'm a real nigga. I tell my truth. Like, me and Kelly. She was like, at first when I told her, she was like, all right, like she already knew in the back of her head, but it was like a laughing thing because I'm straight up.
Finding out something that you already knew is kind of like,
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not.
You didn't really react any.
No, because I feel like I'm learning this man. We're kind of like going into a whole different. I didn't see myself getting married.
Were you jealous?
No. I feel like when we made our relationship, it was more of, like I said, a friendship. So I'm not going anywhere. That's how I kind of like came into this.
Okay.
And being open and understanding made the relationship more, I would say, made us want to marry each other.
Authentic,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going nowhere. Whatever it is that you need, whatever I need, I know you'll provide. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we just kind of opened the understanding book versus kind of like, okay, you can't do this, don't do this, you do this. Like, we came in not being
judgmental.
Saints. You know what I mean? I'm not a saint. So everything, my past is not going to be beautiful. Everything in your past is not going to be beautiful. So me going into it, honesty was a part of this whole thing. So it was authentic. It was something that I didn't make up. I didn't see none of this happening.
Now, Avion, you said when we spoke on a conversation earlier last week that you don't have energy for men. Most of your energy goes to women.
Because I love women. I love my wife.
Okay, because I was gonna say, because we have Avion's wife here who goes by the name Quasi. You guys actually are newlyweds.
Yes.
And so you know the full story.
Oh yeah. She was there when it first happened. I was telling her. She told me because when you have sex with your woman, you always spend the time with her. They could tell whether you gay or not. So they could tell whether you have little gay nuances. Gay shit, they could just tell. And she knew before I had to admit to her what was going on at Spa.
Okay, so you know Kelvin Hunter. You've met him before? Not personally. Okay, so you just know what Avion has told you, and you had no problem with that.
No, it was more of like just opening up and kind of like listening, because before anything we were friends.
Okay.
Before we became husband and wife, we were friends. So
okay.
It was more of an opening a relationship of truth.
Okay. And so you have no problem with him having, as long as there's open communication, relationships with men.
Correct.
Okay.
Well,
and you had
where we're at now.
No. It's not. We don't live our lives like that.
Thank you so much for watching. If you need to get in contact with me, all of my links are pinned down below. Until then, you will see me or hear me in my next video. Have a wonderful day.